Short version, my advice saved you 200 grand in a day.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
so my equipment.
Short answer. Everyone that I consult with is not necessarily new to this business. Everyone I consult with is not necessarily scratching their head about the everything of laundromats. However, I do have some standards. The gentleman we're about to talk with reached out to me and said, hey, I have a family-run, operated laundry. We've had it for 15 years. It's time for a retool. I want to speak to Danny. I think he can help me with the equipment manufacturers, with the financing process, and all of that. He also told me he had consulted with just about every laundromat guru who charges $5,000 for their time. I'm not after your money, folks. I wrote back and said, do me a favor, get my silly course, spend a few dollars. Once you've seen that, if you still want to talk, we'll do that. He did. I'm thrilled, to be honest, deep down, because he didn't just go away. He didn't just decide, oh, he's full of shit, he wants a few dollars. I wanted him to have the ability to crawl before he becomes that fighter jet pilot. So anyway, yesterday we spoke, and I want to say that Caleb is a soft-spoken guy, and what he had already done from the advice of others, he communicated with distributors, plural. But only one of them really got back with him, and he's not in a small town, only one. And he had a quote on the back burner that he was about to pull the trigger on and give hundreds of thousands of dollars to this distributor, the only one that showed up. We talked about many things, his contract attendance, how to run the store better. He's not looking to hire me to negotiate leases. There's no end goal for me. It's to make sure this store does well, not with an upcharge or anything more than that consultation. He's got my number for life.
Oh, Jesus. I wish you could see this. Lights coming up. I've never seen a painting that captures the beauty of the ocean in a moment like this.
Before we hang up, I asked him some questions. I said, what have you done? Have you given this guy a check? No. You haven't signed anything? No. But you know what? I have a verbal agreement, and I feel like I would be blank. I don't remember the term. He said, I feel like I would be XX if I backed out. I said, bro, this is your family's fucking money. This is business. You don't have to go out on the street with a samurai sword to do it right. You don't have to be Sun Tzu, but this is still the fucking art of war. I spoke to him yesterday evening, and he just texted me. It's amazing how distributors respond when you're ready to buy equipment. So far, I've got the better deal by $200K. It's a little ambiguous. I didn't really understood it, so I wrote better than yesterday. He writes, my current distributor was the only one to respond previously, has given me the better deal. Let's call him up.
Hello?
Short version, my advice saved you 200 grand in a day.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there you go.
So my equipment.
Short answer.
Yeah,
what did you say? Refresh my memory yesterday. You said, honestly, I don't remember the words, but you said, gee, I kind of have an agreement with the one distributor that showed up, and if I went back on it, I would be something. What did you say?
Oh, I'd feel bad that he's got his equipment, my equipment sitting in his warehouse, and then I just said, never mind.
Not that you felt bad. You used specific language, and I don't remember what you said.
Oh, you're testing my memory. Feel guilty, maybe. I don't.
Scummy, scumbag, something.
Yeah, something.
Along those. I mean, you were, and I told you, that's not what this is, dude. These aren't friends. You're not playing in a sandbox here. So what did you, I mean, it's been, Jesus, we talked last night. What did you do?
Yeah. Well, so I just last night, laying in bed, probably 11 o'clock at night, just emailed as many of the distributors as I could find that looked like they served Utah. Just told them that I'm ready to retool my store. I said I know what equipment mix I want, and sharpen your pencils. I'm reaching out to every distributor to find pricing.
Verbatim what I say in the course to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And?
Well, so I mean, the first quote that I got from my distributor, he's the one that's actually cheaper. So the other
He
one,
shaved the one that you were going to go with that bought you a steak sandwich, he already shaved $200K off the price.
Yeah. So the most recent one that
doesn't that piss you off?
This is how you can pay me back, you cockroach.
Yeah.
I told you, man.
Well,
I told you. You didn't even really want to consult with me about that particular thing. But like I said, man, you've got to understand the way they work. And it's not that they're bad people. It's just the way they've always done business.
right. But yeah, so I mean, it was just eye-opening to know that I'm like, I mean, if I hadn't have asked, I wouldn't have known how much cheaper this, because I mean, it could have been the other way around. They could have been 200 grand cheaper.
What did I
mean,
say?
I still have others that are going to give me quotes.
The
So
worst thing you can be is a Ford man. Because
Right.
every 4 years when you buy a new Ford, you never walked across the street to Chevy and found out that that's really a on par, if not better, vehicle for X number better. And even if you want the Ford, you tell them that you're going to Chevy, and that's the way the game must be played.
exactly.
I personally am thrilled. I'm excited. I'm happy for you. Job done. Now, convince your wife into going after the other stores in Utah.
Sounds good.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Who else did you consult with? Yeah, leave the names out. I want to give real information to real people and just, hey, do this. It's that simple. The doing is up to you. I can't call these distributors and say, hey, I'm Danny. I'm the sword and shield for my friend. It doesn't really work. I just give you the words and the understanding. He's still making plenty of wampum on this deal. Plenty. He's not going to go hungry. But he took all the fat out. Then there's delivery of equipment, installation of equipment. You can tell him, I'm not paying delivery charges. All of that. Crazy what they can get.
Right, of course.
All right,
Yeah, makes sense.
Text me if you need anything.
Okay, thank you.
Later.
All right, congratulations, buddy. You scored. Talk at you.
All right.
Had to call him. Had to call him. He gave another laundry consultant that showed up in 2019 almost $10,000 for a couple of telephone calls. Watch what you're doing, folks.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.